Good morning and welcome back to Manny Centric, where we just pretty much do swatches for now. We might be doing more in the future. Right now, I've got the OPI Metamorphosis mini set, and I can't wait to go ahead and open it. Unlike my previous videos, I haven't really gone ahead and seen any of these in action, so this will be a first impressions review and swatch video. I've got This Changes Everything, Butterfly Me to the Moon, You Little Shade Shifter, and Linkin Park After Dark in this set. I did try for the light one, but they were already sold out. So what we're going to go ahead and do is open up this pack and get into the swatches. Alright, we've got them out of the box now so that we can go ahead and start swatching. Again, if you are new to this channel and you like what you see, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you can catch me on all of my uploads. Right now, we are going in first with This Changes Everything. As you can see, it's a pretty gold glitter, and I can definitely tell that this is going to be something that I'm going to personally use, just because I like that the glitter is fine. I'm really not a huge fan of the chunky glitters, and usually I run into a little bit of an issue trying to remove them. This one does have some larger pieces in there, but for the most part, we're dealing with really fine glitters. And I love that there's more than one color in there. So again, that is our This Changes Everything color. And we'll be grabbing a second coat of those as soon as we're done. But right now, we're going to start out with just your first coat so that you know what it looks like as it goes on. The second one is Butterfly Me to the Moon. As you can see, this one is kind of like a mix of blues, purples, definitely some silver, and iridescent shimmers in there. On the package, it's kind of like pictured as like a deep purple. So I'm hoping that this is actually the color that they intended for this package. We'll see. Maybe it'll turn like a deeper purple afterwards. Or maybe it was done in conjunction with Linkin Park After Dark. But right now I'm seeing that it goes on pretty sheer. I think even more sheer than This Changes Everything. But the formula is smooth. And like I said, fine glitter with just a few pinches of larger chunks. And you can definitely see my natural nail through there. So it goes on pretty sheer. That's cool though, because I like buildable formulas. Buildable formulas allow me to either go with a sheer color as just what I'm doing with my manicure, or like with this darker color, Linkin Park After Dark, you can go over it with a sheer shimmer or a sheer glitter and get almost a magical effect. So that's two right now, and still going in with just one shade at a time. This one is You Little Shade Shifter. As you can see, this one is a lot more blue than the previous. But like just all this glitter is getting me in a very good way, because I usually don't get a chance to use mini glitters. Because I'm not gonna lie, initially I wouldn't say a fear of glitter as much as just now that I've got it on, I want to take it off. I want to try something new, and I would be getting glitter off for days. So I learned to use a peelable base coat with glitters, or at the very least, if I forget my peelable base coat, because that has happened sometimes where I didn't plan on using a glitter, and then I got to the end of the manicure and I was like, this needs more sparkle. If that's the case, then you can always use, like, I'm not allergic to latex, so I will use latex glove tips that I've cut off and put cotton balls in them that are soaked in a nail polish remover that has like vitamin E or something in it, so that it's not too rough that it's going to melt through the gloves, but just enough to go ahead and remove the nail polish. But I'm getting ahead of myself right there. Right now, I'm seeing with the sheer coat, it comes off a lot more silver shimmer than blue, but definitely more color impact than with Butterfly Me to the Moon. But what I'm definitely already seeing with all of these is they would go really great over dark colors, or if you're looking for like a fairy effect, it would go great over a light pastel. So I'm already envisioning looks. Most of my swatches, by the time I filmed them, I've had a chance to use them in some nail art, and I can always go ahead and refer you to my Instagram. But these are definitely the first look at them, because I haven't had a chance to put them into any nail art looks yet. And last but not least, we're doing Linkin Park After Dark. And this one is going on a lot more opaque. No glitter, no shimmer, just pure gorgeous plum color. Like, I don't know if my camera is really even picking it up as well as it could, but it's almost so dark purple that you initially mistake it for black, but you can see that it's still purple. So we're going to go ahead and grab those second coats real quick so that I can get right back to you guys, show you what it looks like with 2 coats of nail polish, and then we'll go ahead and do our overall. Okay, we're back, and I've got second coats of all 4. So right now, this is our second coat of This Changes Everything. As you can still see my natural nail with like a second coat, but it's way less noticeable than the other 2. So I would definitely consider using this as a nail polish just by itself with my natural nails. And I'm looking at Butterfly Me to the Moon as our second. And I'm actually starting to see some pink in there too. So not just purples and blues and silvers, but even a few hints of pink, maybe a little bit of fuchsia. It's a lot. This one, you can still see my natural nail with the second coat, but I would do this as like a overlay over a color that maybe I wasn't super fond of to start with, but I want to change it up and make it into something that I can use. So I feel like the Butterfly Me to the Moon would definitely help with that. Doesn't look like anything like the Butterfly Me to the Moon that's on the package. So right there, those 2 next to each other. So probably I'm thinking all of these were done with the dark coat underneath. So I may take some pictures on Instagram if I tried with Linkin Park After Dark underneath all of them. So, and that brings us to You Little Shade Shifter. As you can see, I hit the glitter jackpot with one of my brushes. So with one of my brush strokes, just a ton of glitter, and I am not complaining about it. I like it. So that brings us to our last, which is Linkin Park After Dark. I'm not even a huge fan of dark colors because I feel like they stain my nails and they're hard to get off, and they usually stick to my cuticles well after. But I love this one. So I think overall I'm going to say yes to the set because I can see uses for it other than just a plain one color manicure, which is what I'm always looking for. With the minis, I also have smaller brushes, which means a little more control of application. So this one, definitely, I'm happy I tried it. I did want to go ahead and do a really quick mention of one of my subscribers because she's awesome. She's the one who actually said, hey, you should go ahead and try these out, because OPI is literally one of her favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and pull her up real quick so that I can go ahead and get that out there. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, Blue Moon of Kentucky, for being awesome and sending me some suggestions. I have not been disappointed so far with OPI. I had a video on Always Bare for You. I'm still using those shears. And Metamorphosis has not disappointed me at all. So thank you again, Blue Moon of Kentucky, for your awesome suggestion. Please comment below and let me know what other brands of nail polishes that you guys like, and I will try to make sure that I get my hands on some for reviews and swatches. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to get more nail looks and get a look at some of the nail arts that I do with these sets. Catch up with me on Instagram. It's Manny-centric too. All right. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.